to keep the ball in play. Manchester City get the throw in again. Guardiola's time as City manager, his team have lost more of these Manchester derbies against Manchester United at the Etihad than they've won. Foden. Talks about Donnarumma's shot-saving abilities. One or two questions have been asked about how he'll cope with the ball at his feet regularly in this City team. Something Edison was a master at.
Correct. Yeah. You're absolutely right though. With his hands, particularly in the Champions League last year, PSG made some incredible stops. He really did.
That's right. He's done well there against Romani. This is Ahmad. Ugarte. Too far in front of Rosario, he made a good run. The only time Donnarumma has played against Manchester United in the past was in the Europa League 4 years ago, and lost an aggregate against today's opponents. Doku, Rodri. There's a pull shirt there from Lenny Yoro. It's going to be a Manchester City free kick.
Yeah, like they had an opportunity there, didn't they, City, just to exercise a little 2-on-1, just to release Jeremy Doku.
Now, in pursuit, Bindia out of his penalty area. Need the decision early. Foden slow to get back to his feet after this challenge.
There's no doubt De Ligt is late. Does catch Phil Foden. Referee asks him to get back up on his feet. I actually think Anthony Taylor has got that right. Try and get the boys to stay on their feet as much as they can. Make for a better game all round.
Yoro. Quarter of an hour into the Manchester derby. Miscue by Rodri. A few groans around the stadium from City fans there. This is Patrick Dorgu. First time delivery. Ahmad is... Oh, spectacular there. Miscue from Ahmad brings relief for Manchester City.
Yeah, you could have actually pulled that down there, Ahmad. As you say, he was shaping up for that scissor kick, something very spectacular. Got it wrong in the end. Rodri got caught in possession, not for the first time.
Ahmad, who got the late winning goal, the 90th minute winner against City in this game last season. Just before that, he had won the penalty for the equaliser too. Almost spectacularly set United on their way here. Silva is wide over on the right-hand side. Phil Foden was able to pick out the captain. Doku looking to get close. Rodri. Doku. Pass to Jeremy Doku. And a header.
Just actually thinking it's been a pretty tame sort of opening 17 minutes for City, and then they just find Jeremy Doku on the edge of the box, and rather than dropping it off or giving it to somebody else, he skips past a couple of red shirts. Brilliant the way he does it. What's he doing? He just gets himself in a bit of space on the half turn. Now, could have passed it, no. Takes the responsibility, keeps going, cuts it back. That's a brilliant header from Phil Foden. Bindia's got no chance at all in getting on the end of that. Great play from Doku, really good. And that's a lovely header.
assists in his last 11 Premier League appearances for Phil Foden. A sparkling build-up from Jeremy Doku as Foden celebrates his first goal of the campaign.
Big moment that for City. That's to get in front in the derby is significant now. I think they really hammer home that advantage and get on the front foot again.
Driving rain in Manchester. So his second Premier League appearance of the season for Phil Foden. Came on as a substitute for the last 15 minutes of the defeat to Spurs. This day, Derby Day, always going to be a significant one for Foden.
Just having a go at him there, Paul Foden, telling him to stay on his feet. Fernandes giving him a few words back. Manchester United, been pretty comfortable now in 15 minutes. Trying to manage themselves. Donnarumma had to make that save from Šeško. But, crucially, City obviously getting half first.
So far there's been no quick fix to Manchester City's troubles, but they're hoping they're going to carve something here. The early lead, so crucial on the day.
Great play that from Jeremy Doku, really good. He's so good at that anyways. Body twists and turns, he bombs and weaves, and he's very, very difficult to deny when he's like that. Too much room. He had a little pocket of space. Somebody should have been out there fronting him up and closing him down just that bit quicker. They didn't, they backed off. And that invited him to skip past him.
First assist of the new season for the Belgian. Here's the goal scorer. Foden to Bernardo Silva. Need composure now. They've been rattled by that opening goal. There is still a long way to go. Phil Foden up to 7 goals now in Manchester derbies. Only Sergio Aguero has scored more Premier League goals for City in the derby than Foden.
Oh, that's incredible. Take for granted. Phil Foden has produced so much quality since he's got into this City first team, but he is a big game player. He can make the difference.
Shaw, Reinders, Foden, off Doku for a City throw. Doku, who played for Denmark during the international break. Sucked in by Kushner, picks out Erling Haaland. Manchester City corner.
We've seen the United goalkeeper bind here from corners. Immediately put under pressure by traffic in and around him. It's Nico O'Reilly who's going to stand right next to him this time. I'm sure others will join.
Sent in by Phil Foden, headed away by Matthijs de Ligt. Doku beats Foden.
As ever, Connor, you concede against Manchester City the next 10 minutes. Frightful. You make sure your structure is good, your shape is good.
Riley to Doku. And finds him, makes the save. Another good Manchester City attack.
Yeah, really good. Excellent work down the left again. Jeremy Doku once more. And that ball came into Reinders. Could only get a big side foot on it, but he made really good contact. Flew at the goalkeeper. Does well to grab it at the second attempt, but that's exactly what I mean. City will go looking for more instantly.
The heavy rain here at Manchester has given a real slickness to the surface, which City are enjoying as they finish the passes around. Rodri. Manchester City did also take the lead away at Brighton last time out, and of course they ended up losing that game, so Pep Guardiola won't be counting his chickens just yet. But no doubt this has been a good start for the home side.
Yeah, much the better since the goal as well. Dominated the ball.
Silva holding off the taller Dogu. Ugarte. Fernandes leaping well. Touch that extraordinarily hard. It's 4-on-3. O'Reilly ahead of him. Bernardo Silva to the right. Disrupted by Delaney.
Bernardo Silva giving it back so quickly. He didn't need to. He just needed to have a touch. Just drag a couple of red shirts towards him and then maybe look to go back into the box. But real opportunities there, left and right. Contact to Bernardo Silva. That ball there, he had plenty of time there. City skipper to just hang on to that a bit, even maybe go himself.
Silva back in that tangle with Dorgo and wins the throw in for his two. Dorgo was an unused substitute against Burnley last time out, but back in the team today. No Diogo Dalot for Manchester United. He withdrew from international duty with Portugal with a muscle injury. He's been involved today, not on the bench. Haaland, great control. Doku couldn't quite match it.
It's almost beautiful, wasn't it? Why they just pop that around there and Phil Foden on the volley, trying to fizz one out to Doku just a bit big. United need to get back on the ball. That's what I said. That's where it can be a little difficult for Bruno Fernandes and Manuel Ugarte. They're just outnumbered a wee bit naturally in there. There you go, possession stats. Pretty much double what United have been able to muster so far. No, in 12, 14 minutes for the visiting team, I thought was very comfortable for them. Since that goal, they're going to find it difficult. So they've got to make sure they don't give anything else away. That's better.
It's better. He's got options in field. Kushner. Dorgu. Patience from Luke Shaw, but the outstretched arm suggests he wanted better options there. This is Manchester United looking to rediscover some of the rhythm they showed in the opening 10 minutes. Nasraoui. He's got picked up. Foden. Haaland shifts it on. Reinders turns into trouble. Silva Ugarte.
Good challenge that.
This is the offense, but there's no flag. Anyway, but disappointing.
offside. Ugarte knocks that on. Good idea. Got himself back onside, didn't he? Arched the run, tried to be in a favourable position. Again, the finish was not one of his finest.
It's the sixth time he's played against Manchester City prior to Boomer. Never scored against them. One of his previous games for Brentford, his old team in the Premier League in the past. So putting pressure on Rodri, just survives. This is O'Reilly. Doku. All the claws around the Etihad has sit up in space. Rodri. Launching it on Rodri there. Kishinov to Foden. Nearly got it. Šeško's touch was interesting. Kishinov still. His touch goes off the back for a City throw.
First touch has got to be spot on today. You mentioned the rain. Still teeming down here, and that pitch is playing really quickly. That first touch isn't good. That ball gets away from you and someone's going to pinch it. I want to make sure it's nice and tight, that initial control.
So it's just completely slipped through Kushinov's fingers.
Not easy to throw either, yeah.
Šeško, Bruno Fernandes, now Mazraoui. Half an hour played. Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes. Doku could get a touch but couldn't propel it anywhere goal-bound or to a teammate.
It was a free header really for Patrick Doku there. Just couldn't cushion that header back to a red shirt, could he?
Slight improvements for Manchester United in recent minutes, but can Ruben Amorim's team build on that? Delayed. Mbeumo back to Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Looking for Šeško. Oh, he's in around the back of Guardiola here. And Donnarumma comes out. Suggestions from City that there could have been a handball there.
Yeah, he was just struggling to get that onto his chest, wasn't he there? It's a nice run from Šeško, that. Big appeal went up there immediately. Let's have a look. I think that's okay, you know. I do. The more I see that from that angle there, I think that's good. Actually, so Anthony Taylor gave either an offside call there or a goal kick. Not quite sure what it was, but it looked like a corner, didn't it? From when we see that. But that was a nice run. It's important United keep him involved, Šeško. Look, we mentioned earlier, we haven't seen a tremendous amount of him yet. Way too early to make any sort of judgments. But it'd be nice if United could keep him in the game.
Here he is involved again, Šeško. Powered forward by Bruno Fernandes, but accurately towards Doku. Kishinov puts it just too forcefully, and Manchester United get a free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah. He felt a bit hard done by there. Kushinov. Again, there was 2-on-1. They didn't need to go rushing in to try and pinch that. And look, clatters into the back of Dorgu, goes down. You can see the free kick in a dangerous area. It's unnecessary, that one.
Still just 21 years of age, and Dukadir Kushinov. Well, the 4 goals that Manchester United have scored this season, 3 of them have come from a set piece. There's much here to tempt Bruno Fernandes. Fired by Bruno Fernandes, straight to the gloves of Donnarumma.
Good hands from the goalkeeper.
Fonte Fermin on Rodri. City get the free kick. Rodri's started Brighton last time out. His first start in the Premier League in almost a year. City, of course, lost that game on the South Coast. First time Rodri had been on the losing side of a Premier League game. He'd started in 50 matches at this level. This is Ruben Diaz. Gives it back from Rodri. 10 minutes of normal time to go until the break. Rodri gives it away again. Šeško. Boomer will be offside anyway.
Made a good little dart there, didn't he, Ryan Bruno? But well, he's going to be a couple of yards offside.
Reinders. Shaw. Urging his City colleagues to join him in a press here. Šeško. Handled well by Ruben Diaz. Yoro. Masraoui.
It's good pressure from United around Rodri a couple of times. Close to him, forcing him to hit things first time and just giving the ball away.
Short to Bobo. O'Reilly quickly across to close down that space. Here's Jeremy Doku, provider of the only goal in the game so far. His assist to Phil Foden. This time he can't pick out Foden with a pass, but City getting back again. Rodri trying to find Bernardo Silva. Being challenged by O'Reilly, and it'll be a City throw. Brian Bruno thought that was a foul.
Yeah, it was a little heavy-handed, wasn't it, in his back? Referee again, feeling he went down too easy, nothing doing. The team's a bit careless in possession so far.
Reinders. Now Bernardo Silva. Kushinov. Manchester City would love to double their lead ahead of half-time. Doku. Doku able to contain Bernardo Silva there.
It's good play for Bernardo Silva, just mixing his game up. Each time he's got it so far, he's dropped it back to Kushinov or back to Foden, Rodri. That time he tries to take him on.
Directing towards Haaland. Yoro did well. This is Guardiola. Fernandes, good pass from Rodri. Here is Doku. Just gives it back to Jeremy Doku. Those two combine again. And there's O'Reilly. Pass was intended for Erling Haaland, but O'Reilly tried his luck himself.
Yeah, he actually might have been able to get this one out of his feet. Nico O'Reilly had a little more room than perhaps he first thought. Just another touch there, maybe. Roll it out of his feet and then hit it. Here's the run from Haaland. As it is, he tries to catch that one sweetly on the half volley and just hits it, skews it wide.
2 Premier League goals for City in the past for Nico O'Reilly. He scored 3 times in cup competitions last season. Masraoui. Manchester United will be aware that they trailed at half-time. The last time they came here, they trailed right up until the closing minutes and then turned it around to win 2-1. Can Ruben Amorim's team find that kind of spirit today? Will the City batten down the hatches if needed? Still, the scars of what happened last time in their memory. Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes. Kushner quickly in ahead of Ahmad.
He's been in aggressively, hasn't he, Kushner, right from the get-go. He's not holding back.
That's unfortunate for Manchester City. Foden's pass too far in front. Jeremy Doku, since his Premier League debut for Manchester City, September 2023, and Jeremy Doku, no player has had more assists from open play for the club in the top flight than Jeremy Doku. He did really well to set up the Foden goal here in this first half. Ugarte, Šeško. Controlled strength from Benjamin Šeško. This is Ahmad. Kushner, the closest defender. He's been lunging in earlier in the game. He wasn't going to lunge in there, Kushner, not inside the penalty area. This is Shaw. Closing stages of the first half of the Etihad. Bruno Fernandes picks up Dorgu. Shaw. O'Reilly away. And Manchester United summons a strong finish to this first half. Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu back to help the defence. Both the feeling for City get the free kick.
Good pressure relieving, work that. Draws the free kick and just gives City a chance to reset. It's a little spell of possession again from United, but without really looking like working Donnarumma. There's that little shimmy. He does that so well, doesn't he? Whether he's going on the outside or the inside, Jeremy Doku, he's really good at that and beautifully finished that one. Not sure exactly which way he's going. Skips past him. And that is a real invite there for Phil Foden. Go on, put your head on that. Get us in front. That's exactly what he does.
Sorry into Mbeumo, but Foden wins it back for City. Bernardo Silva. Push off to Foden.
Speed out City, don't they? Around the edge of the box. They like to play that one touch and see if they can really make something happen. Then when they have to just reset, they come back out.
Leaves it with Dorgu. Kushilov across the cover again. This time though, at the cost of a corner. Final minute of normal time of the first half.
Big stack of United players there, as you can see, right side of the screen. Towards the edge of that sharp box. Now they're sort of converging around the penalty spot.
Most of the United players back post from where this is going to be delivered. Referee blew the whistle just as Bruno Fernandes took the kick. It'll be retaken. Tries to Victor Kushilov.
Careful with your arms now, you really have. Start doing that, you know. The ball probably wasn't in the air at that point. The referee blew the whistle. You've got to be careful. You've had a warning.
Here it comes from Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu into stoppages. 1 minute being added on. Another attacking set piece for the visitors.
Good play that, Patrick Dorgu. It looks like he's going to recycle that and then just invites Guardiola in. Again, it's a really unnecessary challenge from a top-class experienced player right on half-time. Do not want to be conceding free kicks here.
Tense closing seconds of this first half of the Etihad. In by Berger. And that is half-time. Well, the report today, the team that has scored first in the Manchester Derby in the Premier League has gone on to lose on 3 of the last 4 occasions. Can City hold on to this lead? Given to them by Phil Foden. Can they build on it? Can Manchester United, like they did last year, rouse a comeback in the second half? At the break, at the Etihad, it's Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0.
Yes, United have to do what they did last season against City, come from behind to get something from the Manchester derby, because this is the moment that separates the 2 great Manchester rivals at the moment. Phil Foden loves a derby goal on his first start of the Premier League season. He has another, and City lead by a goal to 0.
My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what we see, but what we feel.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is here. Dial *900# and recharge 100 naira or more before 5 p.m. and you could be a millionaire at 7 p.m. All cash prizes will be paid directly into your Momo account. Dial *900#. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Mega Billion promo.
Great things are happening on the BetNaija mobile app. Enjoy betting services on a different level. Access a wide variety of betting options. Bet on your favorite sports with great odds. Win big with our mobile game. Get great bonuses and promos and start winning. Withdraw your winnings with zero stress. Download the BetNaija app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store today. BetNaija, more than a bet.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools. You can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, Nigeria's fastest growing bank.
You know what you're gonna get. The stakes are high. They don't get much more fiercely contested than this.
Broadcast proudly brought to you by Guinness, the official beer of the Premier League, and MTN. Go make a difference.
Join the excitement with Betano, the premier sports betting platform in Nigeria and proud official partner of Aston Villa. Enjoy our award-winning experience with fantastic betting options, cash outs, and engaging missions. Discover even more exclusive features. Join now and receive a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Betano, the game starts now.
Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum!
All it takes is her to be a hero at the Women's Rugby World Cup.
So Manchester City lead the derby at half-time by a goal to nil, courtesy of Phil Foden. Let's get some half-time thoughts now from their captain, Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo, you know what the manager wanted. How close was that to the plan?
Well, pretty close, even though a tough game for us because it's a derby. It's Man United. I think they've improved a lot since last season. And yeah, but we're happy with the result at half-time. Let's try and get better to control that a bit.
Is the space for you in behind their midfield too?
Well, I'm not in that position, so I'm really not feeling that. But I believe that Phil is looking for that. He's our main player there. So we definitely always try to find those pockets to then attack and try to give us as many chances to Erling. But yeah, sometimes it's tough. They have a good team.
You mentioned Phil there. How well does he do, and actually how well does Jeremy Doku do for the goal?
Very well, very well. There are two players that can make the difference in the final third, and they did that for us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so far so good for City. We talked about Phil Foden being back, and he's back with a goal, and he's got the all-important goal, Jolien.
Yeah, massive goal, massive contribution throughout the half. I think he's been instrumental to even the press. I think the aggression he's played with, but this goal here now, that Jeremy Doku, when he faced you up 1v1, and I actually think he should have shot Mark. I don't know what you thought initially.
We thought so, didn't we? But looking at that, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But he comes in and finds a lovely little position in behind them. Manchester United midfield, and then Foden just runs off Fernando's here. When he sees he's turned and running at them, he thinks, right, well, I don't need to help him anymore, I'll get into the box. The second attempt, Doku knocks it right into his path. It's a beautiful head. I mean, it's all about Doku, this though. His lovely little shimmy, his lovely little beat in his hand. And at the second attempt, as I say, look at this body movement here, this swerve. Absolutely brilliant. Gets a little bit of luck, but then it's a great finish for Foden.
Defender's nightmare, that from Doku, isn't it?
He can go both ways, and like I said, that's not defendable at times. He really faces you up, and his ability to go to the left, go to the right, and as soon as he pushes it, and he's so strong, that's one thing.
What about United since the goal?
You know, just on that goal, right? Again, you see the three centre halves completely out of place.
Yeah, you weren't happy with their positioning.
No. Luke Shaw is on the edge of the box. Delict is an easy shot all the way over to where the ball is. Yoro, if you look at Yoro's position, takes off. I don't know what he's doing. He's not even looking at Haaland or Ian Phil Foden coming in.
Let's ask the centre half then.
Yeah, obviously, I think, to be fair, I think Luke Shaw's position at the start is okay because there's only one striker. So then between Delit and Yoro, you're thinking they can obviously manage that. But as soon as he gets into the box as a defender, if the striker can see your number, you're not in control of that scenario. And the fact that Yoro is facing the opposite way and then all of a sudden he goes behind him, then he has to turn and it's too much.
The subplot today was about the goalkeepers, flying there at one end, and of course Donnarumma at the other. Well, what do you think?
I think he's shown exactly why Pep Guardiola signed him. He is, I mean, this is very early on. Chesca's, you know, it looks like a little bit of a weak shot. It's actually quite a good save the season late, but this is why he's here. You know, cross into the ball, gets out there, helps his defender. That in turn will get his team further up the pitch. They get more and more trust with him. He's been quite capable with his feet. They trust him. You can see that from training. Gets a free kick here, but he shows that he's a good goalkeeper on one-to-one situations. And that, of course, on corner kicks. That is exactly why he's here. And you mentioned that in the beginning of our broadcast here, that he's been brought in to take it in a different direction. And I agree with that. He's played really well in the first 45 minutes.
But how do United try and ask him a question or two more in this second half?
Well, I've been disappointed with their set pieces. They won a few free kicks. I mean, Kusanov loves giving a free kick away. He needs to just calm down a little bit because, you know, the more set pieces you give away, Manchester United have got players like Bruno that can deliver the ball. So I think they've been quite wasteful. They've had a couple of opportunities to go and counter, but they've not really made the most of it. Ruben Amorim stood in front of us, not been too happy. But there's still only one goal down, Steve. It's still, you know, it's still all of them. And in this fixture, I think, the team that scores first have not had a great record in recent years as well. So we'll see. But Manchester United's still in this game.
Yeah, and that was their message in this fixture last season under Ruben Amorim. And we know what happened. It went all the way to the 90th minute where they took all 3 points. But he's got some talking to do at the moment because they have to do exactly the same. They have to come from behind against Manchester City. You have the advantage, but it's only a slender advantage. 1-0 at half-time.
My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what we see, but what we feel.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is here. Dial star 900 hash and recharge 100 naira or more before 5 p.m. and you could be a millionaire at 7 p.m. All cash prizes will be paid directly into your Momo account. Dial star 900 hash. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Mega Billion promo.
Name? Ivan Yobina from Lagos, sir.
The king of virtual games.
A virtual winner? Yes, that's Devil Straight Win, sir.
You, skyscraper. What's the view from up there?
I see all the crash points, sir.
Any sports expert?
Benno Furry from across, sir.
He's the #1 in mountains.
Pathological optimist.
You have a bonus pick.
Hey, you. Are you ready? Welcome to the team. I am Jose Mourinho.
And we are football.com.
The true mark of real personal growth is discipline in the little things of life and living, like obeying traffic rules, not dumping refuse into the drainage or the median under the cover of darkness. Real citizens' growth is doing right even when no one is watching. That's how good citizens build the great nations they desire. Discipline is adaptation. Adaptation is proof of honor for our beloved country. 7 for 7. Keep the promise. Lead by the citizen goals. Message brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Guys, food is ready.
for jollof rice, stew, spaghetti, and yam porridge. Cook to impress.
All it takes is her to be a hero at the Women's Rugby World Cup.
Time I kiss your face, I smush your.
Sporty baby.
This is my brother Miracle. Even his rivals love him. He brings the game to life. My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what we see. He's running and he's or what we feel.
Welcome back to the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City leading Manchester United 1-0. Premier League Live. Their last 51 Premier League home matches when leading at half-time. But that was this fixture last season. And Michael Owen, Manchester United will have hope of at least doing half of that again.
Yeah, they will. While they're one down, there's always a chance, Steve. We've seen that plenty of times, and we've seen that in this fixture as well, 3 out of the last 4 times. So, still plenty of hope. They need to do better, though, Manchester United. Whether in possession, been quite wasteful. Had a fair few set pieces, have had a fair few chances to break on the counter-attack as well. So, a little bit more care and attention. But the more, the longer this game goes, the more they'll grow into it, the more they'll get confidence. They're kicking into their home fans now, or their away fans, I should say. And they've had...
Manchester City aware that the job is only half done. For the second Premier League appearance of the season, Phil Foden grasping his big moment, but City may well require more if they are going to secure the 3 points here today. Manchester City having been beaten in 2 of their opening 3 Premier League games this season. First time they've done that in over 20 years. Extra incentive to get the job done here today. Manchester City, who've only lost one of their last 58 games in all competitions at home when they've had the lead at half-time. But that one defeat was against Manchester United in this game last season. Gary Bessick, the assistant, is just making sure he's got all the accessories he requires as the second half gets underway. City, who really fell apart in the second half against Brighton last time out, and Pep Guardiola will be extra determined to ensure that doesn't happen here.
Yeah, he certainly will. We want a brisk start to the second period from his players. Got themselves in front, then dominated the ball in that first period. I think for United, they've got to make this game a little more uncomfortable for City. We've got to go and apply pressure higher up the field. Really get that derby feel to it going for them to get back into it. If they sit off City and watch, well, they'll go behind again.
Letting Yoro judge the bounce well under pressure from Reinders. No changes in personnel from either team over half-time. Fernandes. That's This is Ahmad helping it on to Dorgu. And it comes off Ruben Diaz despite the attempts of Kushner because for a corner. Early quarter of the second half of Manchester United.
Nice play. Good play from United. Started with Bruno to Mazraoui. I think once Ahmad rolls it once more, he's got to avoid that first man. Kushner actually does really well, get himself in the gully to block it. Dorgu has got to pick a better option than that one.
From Bruno Fernandes. Headed out by Erling Haaland. Another opportunity for the Manchester United captain. Haaland again is the recipient inside his own 6-yard box. City not pushing out too far here. Shaw. Dorgu. To steady himself. Erling Haaland for the third time in quick succession is the defensive element to clear it away.
That's brilliant work.
Good start to the second half for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes looking for a boom. Mazraoui. Fernandes. Mazraoui just clipped his own heel as it came through. Still alive. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland again. So he's wasted an attack there, he should be playing centre half.
Great stuff from him, brilliant. Comes back and puts himself in that near post position, and he defended it great every time there.
I think Haaland more touches inside his own penalty area than the opposition penalty area in this game. This is Ubuwa. Can he waste this in front of Mazraoui? Supposed to check on it. It's going to be a goal kick for City.
It was an adventurous run, wasn't it, from Mazraoui?
There is a connection of face off the elbow of Guardiola into Mbeumo, but it was Mbeumo sliding, Mazraoui sliding into Guardiola, caused that contact. The video assistant referee is John Brooks today. He did have a look at that, but no further action required.
Yep, that's the right call. He's as honest as the day's long, this man. He really does charge forward, but he was always struggling to get that and tried to slide and hook it back. And unfortunately, going straight into Guardiola.
Side flag raised against Jeremy Doku. Manchester United started this second half with a lot of possession, plenty territory. Boomer, Dorku screaming for the area, receives. Ahmad on the edge of the box. Here he is. No. Bruno Fernandes. Dorku. Rodri in an important position for Manchester City.
Certainly was. Again, Patrick Dorgu there in a good position. Just going to get that ball out of his feet, do something a little bit more decisive with it.
This is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, who scored against Manchester City here several seasons ago in a game that Manchester United won at the Etihad. Gives it away here for a goal kick.
Frustration from Ruben Amorim. His team are getting kind of so far, aren't they? Up the field, and then poor decision, a poor delivery. Just can't get it right in the last third. That's where it matters. But as I mentioned, one down, look, anything still can happen here this afternoon. I don't think either team are playing particularly great.
Today is Ruben Amorim's 31st game as a Premier League manager. He's had 8 wins so far, and half of those victories have been against newly promoted teams. Deeper position for Bruno Fernandes this season. It's control by Mbeumo presents possession back to City. Stretch back to last season, Manchester United have just had 2 wins in their last 12 Premier League games. That's a shot from Masraoui. Foden, Dorku holds off goal. Continues his average of a goal a game for City this season in the Premier League. On his 150th appearance for the club, Erling Haaland makes it City 2, United 0.
When he gets the wrong side of defenders, from a defensive point of view, when he gets to that side where you just can't touch him, he's so good, he's so definite, he's so positive. There, I love this bit of work between Nico O'Reilly and Phil Foden. A little clever nutmegs there. That ball from Foden favours Dorku. He can't get the right side, and then neither can Luke Shaw. Once Haaland gets it on that left foot, and he has a chance to have a little look at the goalkeeper. It's only ended up at the back of the net. It's a brilliant scoop. It's such a classy, clever finish. He's too strong for sure and too determined. He wants to get there. He wants to add to his tally. Brilliant work.
Famously scored a hat-trick against United here a few seasons back in the derby. But that is Erling Haaland's first goal in his last 5 matches against Manchester United. Pep Guardiola knows the significance. 1-0 always a perilous advantage, but Manchester City have got insulation on the scoreboard now.
Yeah, it's a real blow, Ruben Amorim and United. But it was a really well-crafted goal, some really nice intricate play close up, and then just a finish from someone who absolutely knows what he's doing in that 6-yard box.
Manchester City fans appealing there's a handball there. They're pretty happy for play to continue. City scoring early in the second half. Two goals against Wolves. Scored against Brighton last time out. In the Premier League for Erling Haaland. Doku. Haaland's in again. And here is out. Somehow the game stays at 2-0.
Astonishing, he can't believe it. I don't think anyone can. Amazing. Oh, he doesn't put that one in. Again, they're taking a risk. Ugarte takes that touch and isn't aware of the heat around him, and Doku picks that pass off. Once it comes to Haaland, once he gets there, I think he's done the hard bit, just waiting for him to toe in that in the back of the net. And somehow he hits the post. It was great to reach that, and then just cuts it back with him. Just cuts it back too much. Incredible.
India will feel that touch that he got was enough to just put Haaland off there. For a moment, Pep Guardiola thought it was 3. City enjoying themselves now, though. That could be trouble for Manchester United. Ugarte. Free kick. Those 6 goals of the international break for Norway. He's clearly in really hot form at the moment, Erling Haaland.
I like a man there, Corey. He does everything he can, to stay on his feet. Others sometimes, they might go down in the box looking for a penalty, or he wants the goal. He wants to try and score the goal. That's why he gets the numbers he does.
Mazraoui to Mbeumo to Bruno Fernandes. Kishok's header, Reinders helps it on. On to Doku. Accelerates away from Bruno Fernandes. Looks back to Surprisingly good decision.
Just a slightly better ball from Doku. He was powering through the middle of the park there, Erling Haaland. Good play from Luke Shaw, actually.
Nails catching nicely now. From an entertainment point of view, end to end of the road. Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes. Has to lift it, but not high enough to get over Borneo. Last 3 times Manchester United have beaten City in the Premier League. Bruno Fernandes has been on the score sheet every time. Deep reward from today means he's creating for others rather than scoring himself.
Yep, that's really not produced anything that's significant yet. But half time I said I felt the game needed some tempo, a bit more edge to it, but we've got that now.
Mazraoui. Šeško's waiting in the middle. Diaz gets the first. Yoro. Mazraoui to Mbeumo. Referee says no foul by Rodri. What's a foul though? Ugarte into Reinders. Worth keeping an eye on Nico O'Reilly in the build-up to the Erling Haaland goal here, Andy.
Yeah, clever ball. There's the little nutmegs right there. Really good. And then that little shift around the corner. It's really lovely play, isn't it? It's so good. And of course, Erling Haaland, he recognises that move is developing perfectly for him. He gets that little half a yard on Luke Shaw, then protects it. Not going to allow a defender back in. New teammate celebrates. Brilliant goal.
Richie Donnarumma hoping for a win in his Premier League debut, hoping for a clean sheet now too. Erling Haaland with 4 goals in this his 4th Premier League game of the campaign. Donnarumma to O'Reilly. Stopped by Ugarte. Started both Premier League Manchester derbies last season, and Ugarte referred to Casemiro in the team today. Casemiro, he's on the bench. He played for Brazil during the international break, the game against Chile. has his pass not anticipated by Kushanov. So Davis going very well for Manchester City. They certainly won't want any errors to collapse things for them now.
Yeah, nothing sloppy there at the back. They invite trouble. You're not sure, serve it forward.
Bit of activity in the visitors' technical area. Ruben Amorim preparing to make some changes. So too little, too late. Half an hour to play. This Mazraoui. Easy pickings for Nico O'Reilly.
He's got a giant striker in the box. He's 6'5", Benjamin Šeško. I know he's up against two big guys, but cross the ball for him. Put it in there.
Dorgo. That's a great save! Gianluigi Donnarumma with his first big impact as a Manchester City player. Really showing his quality, the Italian there.
Great football all round. Lovely striking, Burmo. And those sort of saves, this guy's probably the best anywhere at this sort of stop. It's that height for him where he's just got that huge frame and he leaps to his right beautifully. Gets a big hand on it. That's very typical. Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Mazraoui making his way off. Lenny Yoro to Kobe Beto. Yet to start in the Premier League this season comes in. Harry Maguire. It'll be his 250th appearance for Manchester United. Across his career, Maguire has played more games against Manchester City than any other opponent. So ostensibly on to replace Euro in defence, but we know that Amorim likes to play Maguire in attacking positions when he's chasing a game. Bruno Fernandes sends it in. O'Reilly a bit weak at the front post there, but City get away with it. Kobe Mano wins it back. But the offside flag rises against Dorgo.
Great save, wasn't it? Brilliant work from him. Just when his team have got a 2-goal lead, they want to protect it. Wonderful strike from Mbeumo, but just wonderful football there. Great stuff all round.
Right, it was so close to scoring in a third game in a row in all competitions. That is why City were so glad to bring in the Italian international. It was Manchester United's first shot since the 4th minute of this game.
Yeah, they've got to try and keep it there. And they've got to make things happen now, this United team. They don't want to lose this derby with a whimper. They've got to keep pushing forward. Got some fresh legs on, some energy. Kobe Mino will be really keen to get involved.
Goalkeeping situation at both clubs has been much talked about in recent times. Early days, of course, for Donnarumma, but really looks like Manchester City have done some shrewd business there. Sliding in Ruben Diaz with his international colleague Bruno Fernandes. Here's another Portuguese player, Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Haaland makes the save.
Well, he arrived right on cue there, didn't he, early on? He got to the outside of his left foot. Great challenge, Ruben Diaz, and then some lovely one-touch to release Bernardo Silva. Now the big man watching, running for the penalty spot. Just goes with that left foot, the outside of it. Straight out behind it.
Harry Maguire. Fernandes, Šeško,
it's a waste again, Dorgu. It's always the temptation when you're chasing a game to serve it forward as quickly as you can. Force it a little bit too much sometimes and just keep handing the ball back. Interesting stats. Look, possession-wise for United, better second period, but City don't have all the chances.
Manchester City fans thought that Harry Maguire handballs that. Referee Anthony Taylor immediately dismisses those claims. If it didn't come off his head, it came off his own body, which is a mitigating circumstance. Haaland knew he was offside there, so he didn't challenge Luke Shaw. Ahmad, who's moved to right wing back since Masraoui gone off. Uses that. Angry with himself there, Ahmad. Is Doku, who has assisted both goals that City have scored today. And that's got out of play before he brings it back in again. To get there, Šeško patiently awaits some service in Bubu. Taking on O'Reilly. O'Reilly's going to be careful. The referee waves away any muted constants. The assistant referee, as always, will look in the background of this sort of challenge.
I think Brian Mbumo's body language suggests there that he's not expecting anything much from that. No, not going to get anything for that one. He's always kind of sliding and slowly falling to the ground.
Guardiola. Ugarte. Now Doku. Doku's continue the run here. Wasn't being sought any deeper there. Doku. Trying to spin away from Delect, detriment as well. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Shaw. Haaland's going to try and get in ahead of Harry Maguire. He's inside his own half. Haaland. He could be offside. Manchester City looking for the third goal.
So hot in this second period. This is where the axe appears in his veins. See goes one-on-one. If you just don't expect it, this, you just don't even think that this isn't going to end up anywhere other than in the back of the net. Maguire's never going to get anywhere near him. Can Bayendier spook him, put him off? Can he do something to unsettle him? No chance. Not in a million years.
A laser-guided finish from Erling Haaland. 5 goals now in 4 Premier League appearances this season. 15 minutes between the two Haaland goals. To crush Manchester United's hopes of a comeback here. Zen of satisfaction for the Norwegian.
Brilliant goal. Just a class act and class finish.
Manchester United must battle on. 20 minutes to go. Excitement around the Etihad. There's a lot of pressure coming into this game today for Pep Guardiola's team after recent results. Just the sort of performance and scoreline that City craved.
Yeah. They lose 2 on the bounce, and then he sees everyone leave and go off on international duty. They're hoping everyone comes back in one piece, and then you want to bounce back from those 2 defeats. Well, they've done it today. I still think there's an awful lot more to come from City. This is still a City team that are slowly building.
Fernandes has been released into a more attacking position now, but has the horse bolted. City preparing to make a change of their own now. Here's Maguire. Around the stadium beginning to link arms, to turn their backs. As you can see top of your screen, to bounce to the Poznan. It's a good turn. Short ahead of the Berlin.
Was at that Oasis concert again for a minute there.
Stadium physically reverbing to the joy of Manchester City fans. Feel the tremors coming up through your seats. This is Ahmad. Blocked by O'Reilly. Nato to Ugarte. Primary goal last season for the Uruguayan.
He's done the right idea. He's under pressure though. I'm sure who it is, Rodri it is that's getting out to him. And that means he's just got to try and wrap his foot around it and guide it into the far corner. Can't do that. Said at half time, at 1 down you're still in the game, even though United were rarely threatening after that first 15 minutes in the first half. Very, very quickly gets away from it. If you allow it to, and I'm afraid that's what's happened here.
Silva's headed to Haaland. Delected ahead of Doku. High and hopeful for Bayern Deer. Header from Diaz. Bruno Fernandes to Ahmad. Emergency for Manchester City now. They can save with these moments. One back by Ugarte. Manchester United wanting to show there's still a fight. Šeško's made a run, but Shaw doesn't choose him. Bernardo Silva. City now hungry for goal number 4. Everything until the final touch.
Yeah. Great interception, cushion off them. Bernardo Silva finds Haaland this time. He releases that run. as I spoke about at the very start of the game, that's the first real example of it. Should score. Waits to try and sit the goalkeeper down, just pauses when you think he's going to hit it there. Gets his foot under it and just scoots it wide of the post.
Jeremy Ryan is doing an act to his goal against Wolves in the opening weekend. Nico Gonzalez about to be introduced for Manchester City. Started 2 of the first 3 in the Premier League games. Fabinho's going to come on too, as you can see. Nico Gonzalez is going to come on in place of Rodri, and Fabinho will replace Jeremy Doku, who's done really well today, assisting the first 2 goals scored by Manchester City in this game.
Still getting back to full fitness, isn't he, Rodri? Getting back to his best. Happy to get 75 minutes under his belt. And that's for Jeremy Doku. Great work for that first goal. Always happy to receive it in the tight areas. Involved in the second goal as well. Always a threat.
Jeremy Doku, who scored twice for Belgium last week against Kazakhstan. Slingo goes on. He had the most Premier League assists of all City players last season. Job done though for Jeremy Doku today. City holding a high defensive line here. Bruno Fernandes off balance, looking for it. Mbeumo, cleared away by Erling Haaland. Two goals today on his 150th appearance for Manchester City for Erling Haaland. In total now across all competitions, it's 129 goals in those 150 games. Joshua Zirkzee, you can see bottom of your screen, getting ready for his introduction. Asking a lot of Doku here. Official eats up the ground. Calmly dealt with by Donnarumma, who's impressed in his Manchester City debut.
He's done everything right, hasn't he? Goalkeeper up to now has been excellent.
Manchester United, who hoped this new season was going to be the start of a new era. Kobbie Mainoo, who's been so peripheral so far, has done really well here. Doku, crucial puts it to Donnarumma. That's not deemed to be an intentional backpass.
That's great work from Kobbie Mainoo here. Clever little nutmegs on Gonzalez. Goes out to Doku again. Something more has got to happen from that area. That's a great area, a really dangerous area to be in. And nothing for Šeško to get on the end of or anybody else. It's just poor quality. He's been in that position, I'd say, 7 or 8 times today. Yep, and nothing has really materialised from it. Against the best teams, you've got to try and make something happen. Got to be better.
Nico Gonzalez did foul Kobbie Mainoo there. The referee's an advantage. Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, Doku. Boom at the stretch. Lovely, spectacular. Tight tempo. Ball dropping from on high. Desperate measures from increasingly desperate Manchester United team. Casemiro and Zirkzee joined to the fray. Šeško's going to make way. So Casemiro into the midfield for Ugarte. And Joshua Zirkzee replaces Benjamin Šeško. His first Premier League start comes to an end. This is Casemiro's 7th Manchester derby.
Well, I think Casemiro's coming on very much with the instructions. Listen, 3 and no more. They don't score again. Just make sure you lock down that central midfield area and don't allow City to make this really embarrassing.
To the final 10 minutes. Day which is a heavy cloud and heavy rain, and suddenly the sun has come out to illuminate Manchester City's joy. Very much knowing in this 3-0 advantage they hold. Casemiro to Ahmad. Zirkzee unique target now to aim for. Guardiola's headed down. Shaw, miscue. Zirkzee. Made by Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez again. Harry Maguire. Good start by Bernardo Silva there, Harry Maguire. Play continues. Advantage for Manchester United. Boo-boo. Tries to wrap the ball. Come on, I'll tell you, it wasn't very far away.
Lucky.
Just off target.
He's good at that, Brian. I like the way that he's prepared to take the strike. Didn't even have a look, really. Just once he was on his left foot, just for one off. And certainly the goalkeeper had to make sure he was at full stretch.
Manchester City who will welcome Kevin De Bruyne back here in midweek when Napoli come here in the Champions League. City's next Premier League assignment is a trip to Arsenal next Sunday. I think they'll feel much better about it. City hoping that they have brushed off the dust that was lingering from the opening weeks of the cafe. This is Ahmad. Savinho slips. One back by Foden. Hounding after Harry Maguire. It's great work from Haaland there.
This
all the way to Luke Shaw.
Second half has been excellent. Defending in his own box and really lethal at the top of the field as well.
Mino. Bruno Fernandes. 7 minutes of normal time remaining. Switch to Ahmad again. Nico O'Reilly in Burma. Close. About as close as Manchester United have been all day.
Yeah, I mean, that's unlucky. That's just come out in Burma so quickly. He hits him off the toe. He might end up knocking that out of the back of the net. Watch. Great work from Ahmad here. Just rattles straight off his heel and goes out for a goal kick. Oh, it's out for another corner. And hits the goal kick on his foot.
Who's going to take this corner kick? So Manchester United player in putting pressure on Donnarumma. Gets his gloves to it. Bruno Fernandes back in. Don't think it would have counted anyway. Is Casemiro offside? Either way, it's another opportunity.
He certainly looked offside there, Casemiro. I'm not quite sure whether the linesman actually put his flag up, but Bruno Fernandes hits it. You see him, everyone else, all the blue shirts clear out. Actually, there might have been one just playing him onside. It might have been Guardiola, you know, that was.
chance, Casemiro chance. Could have been a different narrative in these closing stages for Manchester United.
Certainly with the Reinders chance as well for 4 should also have gone in, but they've been 2 really good chances. Ahmad's been really lively last 10 minutes.
Ahmad, who's been more influential since switching to right wing back. Too high for Xerxes. Here's Dorgo. Looking for his first goal for Manchester United, Patrick Dorgo. Late flurry of chances for the visitors, but still nothing able to beat Donnarumma.
Good situation here. Nice control this time from Dorgu. Brings inside on the right foot, leans back and just knocks it over the top.
Manchester United fans in the vein have seen enough. They will make the short journey from the east side of Manchester. Derby defeat to pile the pressure back on Ruben Amorim. Preparing a late change as Gonzalez beats Foden outside of the boot for Savinho. Borneo, Khrushchev. Double change coming up for City. Scott's about to come on. Nathan Ake would suit too. This will be a standing ovation, I'm sure, because Erling Haaland is going to be replaced. 50th Premier League home game for City. He's now up to 50 Premier League goals here.
Really good today. Right in the first couple of seconds here, a bit of a chance, didn't he? That second half just took the game away from United. Brilliant play. Lovely finish that one. Defensively as well, when he came back, he did his job. He was excellent today.
In 10 appearances against Manchester United, Erling Haaland, another simple makes way to now on Nathan Ake. Second substitute appearance for the Dutchman this new season. He hasn't started the Premier League since February, Nathan Ake. Back to his best at the moment, Erling Haaland.
Really impressive today.
Casemiro. Manchester United, this is going to be a 7th Premier League away game without a win. They've only had 1 away win in their last 10 Premier League matches in a row now. Foden, Reinders, Oscar Bob. Sitting on the verge, only a second win of the new season for Pep Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. 30 seconds of the standard time remain. space. Camiveno. Taken away by Quadio. Flag was raised anyway. Manchester United were offside. Manchester United, who remain stuck in a rut. This is going to be one win from the opening 5 games of the campaign in all competitions now for Ruben Amorim's team.
Yeah. Look, they have little flurries, they have little moments, don't they? In most games, United. And when they do, when they elevate, it's the only looks on there. Yeah. I'm sure again, whether he's seeing his team moving in the right direction, certainly not today was the result. Nothing like what he was hoping for. But they have these moments, these little flurries, and you think, yeah, there's something there, something tangible, but then it disappears.
Reinders for Foden. Harry Maguire stopping and Reinders. Any touch at all. A couple of late chances for Reinders. We're into 4 minutes that have been added on.
Just can't seem, sorry Connor, United to stitch anything substantial together for a period of games that really genuinely make you feel like Ruben Amorim has got them moving together in the right direction.
Premier League Player of the Match award for Erling Haaland. Is there to be even consolation for Manchester United? Casemiro. Too many bodies in the way. We're now midway through the 4 minutes that have been added on. Fernandes will have this similar pattern of attack for Manchester United in the second half. It's the key ball into the centre that's been missing. Fernandes tries to find Dorgu.
Lucky he let well, didn't he there? Cushion if it was that he managed to just beat in the air, but he's had a very good game, the goalkeeper as well today. Again, not risking anything unnecessary with his feet, not wanting to come in and show the world that he can do what Ederson did, because he can't. He wants to show everybody how good he can be with his hands. Just been neat and tidy with his footwork, and he's done all of that today.
Manchester United host Chelsea next weekend. After that, it's going to be a trip to Brentford. Pressure on by Kuchinov on Dorgu. Here's Oscar Bob. First time he's properly been involved. Shot from Foden. Savinho off the legs of Bayern did for a late Manchester City corner.
Nice work, Oscar Bob. Close control in the box. Around him, afraid to really make a challenge. And to Phil Foden, never really got the shot. Savinho did well to keep it alive.
To its conclusion. For Manchester City, the flag starts here. Could this be the spark to reignite City's season? Manchester City stopping the slide in the sweetest way. The derby is theirs. Any doubts dispelled. The Etihad arrive once more. Did the damage. Manchester City 3. Manchester United 0.
Yes, it is City's day in the Manchester derby. It's an emphatic way for them to get back to winning ways, and it is derby defeat for the Reds of Manchester United. Well, what a response that was to be for the club today, Toria.
Yeah, massive result and performance. Yes, second half, and United obviously created a few more opportunities and had a little bit more control in the game, but overall City fully deserved the victory. And we spoke about half time about them coming out and hopefully get another goal and then down in the special goal that they did score and create. But overall, I think every player will come out that pitch with a lot of confidence for their personal performance.
Foden and Haaland doing the damage. Foden on his first Premier League start of the season. Erling Haaland, Michael, 50 home Premier League games, 50 home Premier League goals.
Yeah, he's pretty unstoppable, isn't he? And how many times have we heard that? Foden and Haaland doing the damage. I mean, it was a fantastic second goal for Manchester City, scored by Haaland, that really took the game away from Manchester United. And after that was... Manchester United did have a few chances, but they were in total control for most of the game. Manchester City ran out worthy winners, and that man in shot. I mean,